Hey, you guys ready? Almost ready. Who is ready? I think I am. Let's do this thing. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hedgehog Makes. My name is Austin, aka Zombie Hedgehog, and today we are going to be looking at the Rook 2020 Mark II, starting to plan for that, aka just kind of talk about it. I've already picked out the printed part colors. You can comment on those, but the main focus will be the Voron Delta. I'll be doing another YouTube recording, hopefully, where I work on the Delta kinematics. That'll be a lot of fun. So, as always, this is a 3D printing and making hangout. Feel free to chat and chat, ask any questions, but most importantly, just have a good time. So, what do we have going on today? What do we have in here? We have Storybot Stream Elements. Guy Street, thank you for the Prime for 3 months. 4 months, actually. Thank you. Primes are awesome. I appreciate it. Hello, Pex Peppers. CDM Dave. Welcome in for the first time with the K2 clip. Armored Turtle. Hex Peppers has a special discount code today, 30% off with Z-O-M-B Klee, because it is, can someone explain to me Klee Day? I don't understand Klee Day, but it's a national holiday for 3D printing, and there's lots of good sales. Like, everyone has sales today. If you missed it, you missed it, but that's awesome if you want to pick up some Hex Peppers. I just put some, oh man. I don't know what, Fiesta Flakes. Fiesta Flakes. I had that on some of my, what even was it? It was like chickpeas and like some type of noodle. But it was good. It was very spicy. Oh my god, just a couple of them and woo! I was on fire. Oh, mac and cheese, that'd be good. I like it. So, pretty cool. Numeric, welcome in. This is where the party's gonna be at tonight. Pink, hello, hello. Nick. Sofa King, how are you doing? Pezla's welcome in. Glendon is present. Incendium's here. Stream stickers, why are you still here? Please go away. Devore on sale. Yeah, second year for Klee Day. Gotcha. King Hat, hello. A new Rook 2020 on the way? Oh, it's right here. I was waiting on the frame. So let's get right into it. Hey, Mad Cat, how's it going? So this right here is a frame from DLL PDF. So this is the cobalt, I believe it's the cobalt blue anodized. Can it focus? There we go. Thank you, Pezlas, for the 100 bits. Nice shirt. Yeah, I'll show you the shirt in a second. So this is using a pretty much the DLL PDF frame, but it doesn't fit in frame. And that's because I extended it. I made it taller. The stock Rook, believe it or not, is 100 millimeters less. It is tiny. Tiny. So the color is really good. I haven't seen like a... The LGO blue is nice, but it's a very bright blue. This is very dark, and it's kind of shiny as well. So I wanted to try out one of their frames, and honestly, if you're building a Rook 2020, it's reasonably expensive. You know, it's like 50 bucks to get one of these, 40 bucks, 50 bucks. Not that big of a deal, price-wise. Hey, Manor Mutant, Tracy V, thank you for the Prime. Yeah, the height is not a optimal thing on the stock Rook. And I remember I built Rook number 1, so the second Rook. And I was like, really? Why don't we just extend it? He's like, I guess you can. I don't print stuff that tall. Oh, man. Like, if I wanted to print this Wally right here, I think this might have been printable on original Rook, but you want some headroom, right? You want some headroom. I want to print like this, but taller. Hey, I am 94. I'm 94, and Tracy V. Hello, hello. Ooh, Pezlas will be featured on the Making Awesome podcast with Grant tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe to 3D Musketeers over on YouTube and go watch Liz. I think it's at noon Eastern time, if it's at a typical schedule. That's really awesome. Thank you for the 10 bits, Liz. We are at 69% level 1 hype train. Nice. So I'll put this aside for a second. And let's get some hype for this shirt. Look at this. So I used my merch store to make a custom shirt. And honestly, I don't feel bad about doing it because they offer quantity of ones. So you upload an image, get a shirt, and then take it down. I actually left it up accidentally, but I don't think anyone bought it. MadCat USA with the 64 bits, thank you very much. And Glendon with the 100 bits. It's almost Glendon's birthday. Maybe Glendon can stream for his birthday. How's the door on Velta coming? It seems good, but we're gonna start getting into the mechanical aspect today, and that's where I'm most concerned. But it seems pretty good so far. No, it's not my birthday. Liz. It's not my birthday. I mean, you can buy me stuff still. It's sort of almost my birthday. The way the shirt is phrased makes it seem Polymaker wouldn't be possible without Austin. Well, I mean, I helped him. I've given some good input. I helped him develop some products. Like, I'm definitely influential on Polymaker, and that's awesome. And as a return, they support me, so it's a two-way street, right? So we have the badge on the arm. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the first partner logo. I put it on the arm. Pretty cool, huh? And on the back, I have the full logo. So it's like a full, you know, everything is here. Flex for us. I don't have any muscle. Here, I can twist my arm, make it look... I got a full, like, weight set here, bar. One of these days I'll start lifting. Unfortunately, with ADHD, it's very hard to, like, start doing something like that. Like, it's just, your mind is just, unless you're completely focused on something else, I have a hard time. It's wild. I makes with Polymaker. Zombie Hedgehog makes Polymaker. Looks huge next to Rook. Ironically, I'm not joking. I think this is gonna have more build volume than that when I'm done with it. Because you lose half right away, more than half. So our build height is like here compared to like there. Let's see, the bed goes down to like there. So it's like probably about the same Z height on both of these. Thank you guys for the, oh, 10 out of 10. What's 10 out of 10? What's 10 out of 10? What happened here? Thank you guys for the 10 out of 10. You guys are 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's gonna be a really small build volume. I eat beans. Oh, we haven't done beans in a long time. Level 10 hype train. Yeah. It's. I do this to kind of distract me from that, but obviously you can see the messy workshop, the everything. It's a struggle, right? But we'll take a break and talk about something for a second. The new workshop, as I fidget with my little tracked wheels, look at these things. This is a print-in-place model. You guys all need to print this. It's on Maker World. It's a very cool model. You can like fidget with it. You can spin the track. It's very cool. Yeah, this keeps rotating. So let's talk about organization real quick. I feel like it is next to impossible for me, like this is my experience, to organize this space. I've gone through many iterations. I've cleared out everything and put it back, but there is one way that I've found to organize. One way, and it is the only answer. And that is the concept of homes. Everything has to have a home. Or have a small dedicated space for homeless stuff. Right? Does that make any sense? So for instance, I always move stuff around back here because I don't really have a space for it. Hey Epic Man, how's it going? Junk drawers, like, yeah, well, some people have one junk drawer, right? One. And that's great. Everyone has that weird kitchen, apparently the weird drawer in the kitchen with all kinds of random stuff in it. Knives or openers and tape and stuff like that, like random stuff. But to be truly organized, you need to create spaces for everything, homes as it's called. So for me, my hot end home, take a look at that, is this bin right here. So every time I need a hot end or something that's like very hot end related, it's in this drawer, right? And that's pretty useful. Hey, okay. Philinix? Ah, man, one day I'll get your name right. One day. But that's my hot ends, right? My extruders are here. And extruder-related accessories, nozzles. Like, I know what those are, and that's been there for a long time. So I know that when I'm done with the hot end, I put it in the drawer. When I'm done with the extruder, I put it in the drawer. Those are getting a little bit too small. So when I move out into my new studio, my garage, I am planning out like pretty much everything. I'm gonna have big tool cabinets, tool chests, whatever those are called. And every row is gonna have a dedicated section. Even if you're only putting one thing in there for now, eventually it'll fill up, right? So you gotta kind of imagine what you're gonna have in the future and organize it. A great example is Screwfinity, right? My Screwfinity unit. I planned out pretty much all of my screws for the future. Pretty much, I say. I have a couple of spare bins, which is good, room for expansion. My 50mm, and then all the way down to my 4s. And I have 5. 5 is blank. Because I've seen 5s, and they're useful at times, so I want to get some. Right? So I had that all planned out. So the studio, as I go forward, the plan is to only move stuff out if I'm organizing it. I'm not just going to take a bin of stuff and put it out there and leave it. That's not going to happen. Same thing with printers. I have a lot of like random printers that they need to go. They just need to get out of my house. Hey, Petty, how's it going? Evil Ash. Nope, no labels yet because I still need to print them. It's just not going to happen. What's not going to happen? You set thresholds, min-max, how to gauge your progress. Yeah, exactly. Like some days, it's just a cleaning day. I need to just pause and clean up everything, organize stuff. But that is a goal of mine. It's kind of needed if it's going to be a clean studio. Like this is a mess. Like this area here, it's a workshop, right? I'm working here. So that's one of my big goals of the studio, is just getting everything kind of in line. Yeah, that'll be fun. The planning out. I have all kinds of bins here, those Harbor Freight bins that I bought a while ago. Remember those? Haven't used a single one of them. Driving made for pre-printer stuff. Okay. I'm gonna say this a few times, but if anyone's going to Long Island Maker Faire on June 8th, hit me up. Let me know. I got stuff for you. I want to slowly start to get rid of some of these older projects because as nostalgic as they are, I just need to let them go. Or at the minimum, take apart the I guess valuable stuff, like all the motors, put the motors in a bin, put all the hot ends in a bin. What'd you miss? If you're going to Long Island Maker Faire, hit me up. What wall system would you recommend? The only one that I can recommend right now that's printable is the, what's it called? Oh God, what's it called? I'm drawing a blank here. I'm drawing a blank here. No, not the hexagon wall. That's old news. Multi-board. I can never remember multi-board. Whoops. How do I view keep making? So this is multi-board right here. This stuff right here. This is probably the most diverse and most useful wall system. That's the thing, it's useful. So you can snap in stuff and you can screw in stuff. I haven't tried 3D print these. In fact, I haven't really tried any ones because I don't have walls. Hey, Peekaboo. And Hobby Main, welcome in. But there, what is this? Oh, that's cool. As I'm like fidgeting with a gear. I like fidgets. But he has pretty much everything. He actually has a website too, multiboard.io. Like this is the proper. Speaking of, I know I'm getting distracted. I know, that's okay. The first 30 minutes of stream is random nonsense. You know that. So yeah, check out this site. If you cannot find something that suits your use case here, you might have something wrong. You might be wrong. Sorry to distract. I will gladly get distracted. I mean, part of streaming is actually reading chat and responding to your guys' messages. I think some people forget that. Anyway, there are just like tiles, snaps, this multi-grid, which I probably wouldn't use, but remixing. Oh, cool. Special parts that you can use to remix. That's cool. Does Kevin know about that? I'm sure he's already made his own things. Rails. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I did assemble a small section on a wall for testing, but I haven't done anything with it yet. I want to put Screwfinity on it one of these days. As like a, I don't even know if it's going to be Screwfinity anymore. quick poll in chat as we're getting distracted and talking about organization. Screwfinity. We have the screw unit from K2 Kevin, which is a specific size. It's a one size fits all. We have this version right here that is completely modular in the height and depth, but not the width of the drawers. Because they're locked to the, the standard, it's Gridfinity, right? Also means that the edges are kind of sharp. Hey, happy Clee Day. We have a 30% off code for Pex Peppers, I think including bundles. Hint, hint, if you want to pick up some Pex Peppers. I should wear that shirt. I ordered a shirt. I keep forgetting to wear it. On a non-recording day, I'll wear it. Maybe on the Zine Zed show. What's a Clee? What's a Clee? Oh, man. Alright, so question for chat. So this organizer system, I can make it deep, I can make it long very easily with my system. The actual exporting of files is a pain. That's why I haven't really released them. And like I said before, I want to print stuff to make sure that it actually works. And so I can take a picture of it. So how would you feel about other sizes using the same system? And sizes meaning the bins. Right now I have a single width. I have a double wide that's two bins wide. But what if I had a version that's like a bin and a half, etc.? Wouldn't it make more sense to just stick with this size bin? Because honestly, this width is perfect. It's perfect for 2 fingers. You can grab stuff very easy. I've actually really enjoyed putting nuts and bolts into this and use it. So I think it's a good width. But what I would do is, let's say I made a version for multi-board. Well, it wouldn't really be Gridfinity, but I'm still thinking about using the same width standard. That doesn't really matter, does it? I think it makes more sense to have all of the same as many things. You can't see using more than double wide. Yeah, some people, they want like double wide with like really deep bit. You should see some of the remixes or the people just posting their makes. They've taken it, they've stretched it, they've scaled it to fit their specific needs. But yeah, the double wide with the larger version, which I haven't released yet, I'm still working on it, which is going to be a taller version of this. Don't know how tall yet, but want to see a 3D printed Japanese motel. What? Oh, model? Wait, what? Bonsai web app is fantastic. Oh yeah, did someone shared something like that the other day, right? Find a middle ground. You don't want to go precisely enough space for current day, but don't want to go so big that's wasted space. Right. 1.5 would make it hard to fit in a grid. Well, it would be non-Gridfinity. Like I said, here is the screw unit, which is what this is based off of, right? This is a certain size. It's not this size, it's actually smaller. A little bit smaller bins. Still pretty useful for screws, honestly. You like the dyno? I know, I love this. I gotta print more of these when I get the tool changers back up and running. Welcome in, Dandelion. I love your make on things this week. It's pretty good. You put a lot of work into those. Donair, welcome in. We got the whole Canadian crew. Hope you guys enjoyed your fun visit, fun meetup. Small parts stories keep focus, otherwise everything becomes a junk bin. Yeah. I don't know. there's so many options, right? And the reason why I'm sticking with this for now is because even if you don't use Gridfinity, this system is easy for me to generate more sizes. Yes, I know the sides can be kind of sharp. I get it. But I tried, trust me, I tried. It's due to the Gridfinity restrictions, and maybe I could find a way to chamfer or bevel the whole thing. Maybe. It was difficult for me. To be modular and have all that stuff, it's a lot of work. Bento 3D. I think we saw that last stream, didn't we? Yeah, we saw that last stream. And that's pretty cool. But that's not bins. I like bins for stuff. Because I can put a ton of bins like on that wall right there, and I can access every single thing. The second you start stacking stuff out back of each other without a way of accessing things, that becomes kind of a problem. So unless I have a big tray that pulls out, like a tool chest tray, that you can access things, that's kind of an issue. One of my projects that will probably never happen is my 3D printed deep storage. I just want better ways of storing stuff in bulk, right? Like I'm saying, everything needs a home. So I literally want to take an entire shelf like this, designed for a 16-inch shelf, and have a full like 3D printed set for it. Not like giant 3D printed drawers, that doesn't make sense, but a combination of things you can buy off the shelf, maybe existing bins and everything, just to give you that, that massive deep storage appeal. Or stored retrievability. You like medium-sized sort bins, stacking sort trays, and large open-top bins. Oh. You like beans too. No beans. Yeah, I like my organizers, right? Like the Outrun tray organizer. That's pretty freaking cool. Being able to organize that type of thing into a pull-out drawer would be great. The stacking ones are okay. I've tried some of them. I think I have some down there. But the organizers like that stack, you lose stuff. The second that something is stacked on top of each other, you have to remove the thing on top to get to it. That's when it starts to become an issue. So, you get what I'm saying, right? I should be able to go to an area and pull out a bin or open up a bin or do something, quickly grab what I'm looking for, instead of having to take out a bunch of stuff to get to it. And coming again from someone with ADHD, the easier it is to put stuff back and organize, the less clutter there's gonna be. If I had a bin for all of this stuff right here, it'd be in there, but I don't, so it's living here for now until this project's done. So it's very interesting, and with 3D printing, there's a lot of options. You could do a lot of cool things, making organizers and all kinds of things. So more on that when the studio comes out. I want to work on more projects and actually design more projects. Yeah, finding stuff is not fun because you just put it somewhere, like, I don't remember where this is, and then you don't. So yeah, organization is going to be a must. I'm really trying to get that in my head here. Oh, all right. Have fun, Americ. Thank you for stopping by. Let's talk about this for a few minutes, and then we'll jump right into the Doron build. Actually, I am very good at organizing other people's stuff. It's great because it's not mine. I don't care like where stuff goes. But my stuff, it's like, okay, it has to be very specific. Oh, it's gotten better though. And honestly, kind of training yourself to organize. Like I have this bin right here. All of my drivers go into the bin. When I'm done with them, they go right back in the bin. But that's because I have a space for them. They have a home. This random heat set thing, no home. It's sad, it's homeless. It lives under a bridge. Oh my God, that'd be amazing. We should have a homeless section with like a giant bridge. That's where all the stuff without a home goes. Hey, Spoppy, welcome in. Hey, Ned. Neb? Wait, Neb? Nebd? What is your name? Welcome in. Alright. The Rook. If you have never seen a Rook, let's see. I have a YouTube video that I really need to edit because I'm not making a part 2 for it. But, where's my channel? So, Hedgehog Makes, right? That's my YouTube channel, which I almost have 3,000 subscribers. Holy bananas. 3,000. That's crazy. I think this was my, yeah, I lived. Anything that is live on YouTube just kind of, it doesn't die. Like, I got 13K reviews on the Anycubic Cobra for whatever reason. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Cause like the Ender only got 3.6K. I don't get these things. Probably because this was 4 hours long. Anyway, we go way, way, way back. One of the first things that I did was the Rook Mark 1. Oh wow. Look at this old video. That's amazing. But I go through and assemble it for the most part. Oh, this was back when I had the board like that. Oh yeah, I remember that. M4P. Where was the power supply going? Like on the back maybe? Huh. I don't know. Whoops, go away. Go away. Like a speed build. So I speed built this Rook Mark 1. With the NEMA hammer, of course. NEMA hammer is amazing. So since this came out, I think I made this video pretty much when it was released. I was like the first person making an actual build guide of it. Should talk to Nero about YouTube streaming. Yeah, but he has very specific content. We already talked about this before, but he's already in the ecosystem. I'm on the Twitch ecosystem, right? Like, you expect me to stream on Twitch. People expect him to stream on YouTube. I happen to get better overall views if I record a video on Twitch and then post it onto YouTube. It's weird. At least that's how it's been for me. Yeah, the bamboos are printing Rook parts right now. And actually, I'm waiting for this to finish 22 minutes so we can put it on this. Using tools, machines as hammers hurts you. Oh, that was a dead NEMA hammer or NEMA motor that we joked about making into a hammer. Yeah, but match content to platform. Like, this is Twitch. I am a Twitch streamer, right? There's a specific flow on Twitch, right? People raid in you, you raid out, there's bits and subs, like it's a whole thing. Seeing Rook 2020 makes you want to print some extrusions and push them to the breaking point. You can print extrusions fairly well. What's the status of the Mark IV? Ooh, that's a great question. It works when I need it to. Like, if I want to print something on it, I can just print to it. Pretty nice, honestly. But here's the thing. I will use this printer over that one because on this printer, I put a spool of filament up there in the AMS and it loads it automatically. On the Prusa, I gotta click filament, load or unload, wait for it to heat up, do the whole process, You know, I walk away, then I forget that I'm doing it, and then it's done. And then to load filament into it, you know, you have to print something on it. Let's use this cookie CAD. So you gotta, you know, load through the thing. It's really nice to load because you stick it in, it grabs it, then it asks you what color. I say, or PLA, and then it's gonna load and do its stuff. Then you have to kind of wait for it to load and then confirm. It just works. I got it so I can try the write a macro for the Mark IV. I wish there was a macro for that. And yes, if you can make me a load and unload macro, I'd love that. I love that for sure. Like a really good load. I have not had a good load and load macro. I've also never used a tool head filament sensor. So I want this kind of on my borons eventually. So now it's still waiting for temperature because it's a old style heater block. It takes 10 years to heat up. I'm sitting and waiting. So I could have already started to print on the bamboo. Yes, the bamboo takes longer to get initially printing, but if we're going, that'd be great. A great video is like comparing start print times on a Prusa versus that if you don't have a spool loaded. Never had a Prusa. Nope. I bought that specifically so I can have some experience, right? Hey, Tech Jeeper and Twisty Brain, welcome in. And Ron as well. I bought it so I can understand why people buy these things. You know, oh, is it clogged? I think I was printing nylon before this. Yeah, I was, so it's not working. Let me click ASA. Okay, yeah. Whatever, it's clogged. Because, you know, nylon, that's a pretty rare, use case. But hey, it doesn't just work, right? So yeah, the bamboos have been a much better printing experience overall. Do that. Do what now? Wait, do what now? Do what? What was I doing? I do a lot of things. I don't know. Hey, it's loading, cool. Yeah, I had to purge that nylon out. It's kind of rough because you gotta like purge a ton of filament. That's carbon fiber nylon. And now I gotta load filament again because it thinks it's ASA. It's like you can't change the filament type. You have to like load and unload filament. It's really weird. Oh, video comparing times. Yeah, wouldn't it? On like every printer, even like the Trident. Oh my God. I want to do a video of like a stock, like the Trudon or something, where the filament is in the back. And I want a video of like trying to reach back and load filament when it's against the shelf. Because, you know, it's a pain. It's like people design printers and they're like, oh yeah, I gotta put some filament on here. Where does it go? Try more of a juicy fruit cup guy. Oh man. Don't forget to switch the printer back to PLA if you, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you can just use the Prusas and LAN only. They work fine. And you can connect it to the internet when you want to update. Like if you're not in an environment where it requires you to not have it internet connected, like at any point, then it works fine in LAN only. It's struggling. Like, I'm just gonna purge a bunch of this. Good point though. Nylon really messes up your printer. Hey Maka, where are the marbles? Oh man, we're in a huge rush today, and we really need to get this going. Not really in a rush. It's Saturday. We're chilling. We'll put this together. Whatever happens, happens. I'm waiting for this to finish, then we're gonna get started. Is this good now? The extrusion does not look good. It's like choppy. Keep extruding. Well, let's send a print. So I got this Cookie CAD Elixir pale or light blue. What should I print in it? Let's look on things real quick. Oh, cool. Another ditto. Ooh, sea turtle. That'd be nice. Should do the let's do one of the things. Let's do a thing. What's something I've actually paid for? Sometimes I forget that I like pay for models and stuff, and I just never print them, right? But it's pretty nice. Thangs has if you go into My Models, there's a purchase tab, and technically by downloading a model of a person you're subscribed to, that's purchasing, and it has a whole list of the stuff that you've purchased, which is really cool. I like that, and then you can re-download them. I didn't know that was a thing. So just looking around and seeing what would look good in that color. Want like a MacGyver model or something. Maybe the unicorn. Let's try unicorn. Lazy horse. All right. I'll show you my slice in a second here. Gotta open up another instance of Orca anyway. Actually, I probably already have this in the my files. I have a folder for all my. If it's a paid subscription like MacGyver, I'll put all of the models that I've downloaded in there. And then sometimes I'll make a paid folder, like a premium folder, and put all of like the paid ones in there. That's worked out pretty good. Oh yeah, lazy horses. That's funny. But remembering what people call stuff is, oof, that can be rough. New Cinderwing. I'm not currently subscribed to Cinderwing for one very specific purpose. I think their models are great, but I don't sell them. And I don't just print off dragons for fun, right? Like I did the, this one right here, the bamboo one on the bamboo, and that was awesome. But it's just been sitting here. I can show it off, it's cool, but I don't play with dragons. My kid doesn't even really play with the big dragons too much. He likes the little things. I printed him a little not armadillo, like a little lizard thing. He likes that a lot. So if I'm gonna do Cinderwing, it's because I'm selling the models. I do like dragons though. I'm kind of team dragons are cool. All right. Oh boy, there's so many models. Lazy unicorn, body tabs. What are all of these? Pegasus? What's a uni? Pegasus. Oh, I don't know. We're Pigment. Welcome on in. What were you working on today? How was your stream? Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Let's load all the lazy unicorn stuff in here and we'll look at it. Playbill red to poutine. Ooh, that'd be yummy. Delicious. Don't get me on hot sauce. Don't do it. Hey, how's it going there? I'm a trainer dragon. Oh, I still have to. Oh man, put them in the Discord. Someone tag me. I need to print like an overnight toothless. I need to. It's been so long. Send me a good model, a really good bamboo capable model of a toothless dragon. I know they exist. Send it to me and I will print it overnight. Alright, let's see. Why is this? I've broken something. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So, that makes sense. So people organize stuff differently. This model was organized as separate objects. Okay. Working on a orc army. Over 300 models? Oh my god, that's a lot of painting. Wow. Awesome. Also, I'm running at like 5 FPS now. Is it because I sent something to the rook? Yeah. This tab's open, and that tab's open. That crashes my entire computer. If I have the preview tab open, I don't know why. All right, let's do a quick lesson. So there's a horn. Oh, even the tabs are separate. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, these are all separate. Never mind. They're all different versions. Sometimes... Wow, there's a lot of versions of this. Sometimes model designers will have like 5 or 6 parts of a model. And when you take them and drag them all in, like this, and if it'll ask you, load these as a single object or multiple parts. If you have a, if you're trying to like print a multicolor model, like let's say this was multicolor, you would hit yes, and it makes it one object, and it loads them all in exactly on the plate the same way. But if you hit no, it'll make them all separate. All right. Oh god. Let's just delete that. So let's see. We have a version with the... Okay. This one has a removable horn. What are the differences between here? This one has tabs. Mouse ears. Oh, okay. So 2 versions. With horn and without horn, with tabs, without tabs. Okay. Those are the 2 versions. I'd probably want to print... I don't like supports, so... Not supports, but extra stuff in the build plate. Let's just do this version right here. And for easy use, I just make a new plate and drag that one over. I'll sometimes have a plate to like organize all of my stuff, and then I'll make a new plate for just the thing I want to print. And let's scale it up. It's probably 150. There we go. That looks good enough. And this is on the X1, so I made an error. Should be for the Prusa. Oh, you have a discount link now? Okay, that's cool. Maybe one of my mods can update the other. Oh. Wait, 50% off site? You change codes so much I can't keep up. 50% off? 50? 50% off Pex Peppers? Every time you come in here, you want to make me buy hot sauce, which I guess is the point, right? 50? Jeez, take advantage of that while you can. 50. Let's see, is this my Zombie Tune profile? I only use Zombie Tune profiles. I don't use those stock profiles. Yeah, I think this is good. All right, perfect. Running slow. Oh my god. All right, let's clean off this old stuff. Yeah, actually, you can subscribe to Pex Peppers because he does stream. He streamed buying hot sauce or buying peppers, making sauce. Those are the ones that I've been able to attend. 3-hour print, perfect. Loading regions. It's probably fine. We can do a sanity check, make sure the first layer looks good. It's floating because there's probably like a bridge or something in here to make the articulating stuff work. Yeah, that looks good to me. Cleaning your slate, making new stuff this year. Oh, that's awesome. Getting fire roasted. You're fire roasting your peppers. Cool. Cool. I'm excited for the bee bomb. I'm actually really excited for that. Because I think I have some bee bomb left. I should go have some. Nope, nope, nope. We're not having hot sauce. No hot sauce. Alright. No. Alright. Before we get even more distracted, let's finish talking about this. Every stream, man, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna have any content today. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. And here I am, like almost an hour into my stream. We haven't done a single thing. Alright. Rook 2020. I kind of got sidetracked on that, but actually I can pull it up. This is the new update to Rook 2020. So there's two different versions. Oh, there's many versions of the Rook, but there are two main versions of Rook. There's the printed frame, which I was just showing you on video, and then there is this version. This uses a actual extrusion-based frame, and I'll tell you, after all of the experience of building many Rooks, this is by every means far superior than the printed version. Oh God, Pex. This is better. There's no like, well, the printed frame is cool, but yeah, I like the idea of a printed frame printer. I really do. I think it's awesome. But even with the Doron, it is infinitely better if you have a extrusion-based backplane. When does Rook become a V0? It'll never be a V0. It's just not refined enough. V0, whatever that is now, that's so well engineered with so many revisions, and it's its own little cube, right? It's really nice. This is achievable. This is a printer that you can build. Like, if you're listening to this, you can probably build this printer. It is probably the best, like, entry-level printer to just build. I don't even know if there's a guide on it, to be honest. Is there like a build guide? I have literally no idea. I could just build one of these from scratch because I've built so many of them. But this is the design. Oh, let me get back to this. Total costs from scratch for Rook 2020. I would not build them from scratch. I would at least start with a kit. There's two ways of doing it, right? You can self-source. You'll probably spend around $400 self-sourcing it, maybe less. Or who still has these as kits? Oh God, West 3D has a they're doing Cleat A2. And welcome in Just Mecha and Sebas. Yeah, see? The Lumia stream works because I can see it tag me. That's awesome. I don't know if Dan has restocked Rook kits yet, but he has a bunch of the parts for it. Yeah, it's sold out currently. Okay. I don't know if he's going to restock it. Fabrico and KB3D. Let's see. Rook. Rook kit. Do they have rook kits? I could have sworn they did. Do they not have rooks? Who still has rook kits? Hardware. Huh. Got my machine. Black box, boron, rat rig, printers for ants, snake oil, millennial, positron 02. Yeah. Doesn't look like KB3D has them. Which leaves Fabrico. And there's a couple up in the stock. Okay. So I don't know what's going on with the resellers and the kits. In my experience, it kind of sucks because there should be way more documentation on this. I think there's some type of build guide. Fabrico has a build guide for